Are you ready to practice some instant manifesting? Today, I have an instant manifestation challenge for you to go ahead and try out. Now, please feel free to let me know how this challenge works for you by sharing it with me in the comments. And also, if you've ever had any instant manifestation successes, I'd also love to hear those. So make sure to go ahead and share your stories below in the comments. But let's go ahead and jump on into this challenge. This is a very simple challenge, and it's a way to guarantee that people treat you nicely, instantaneously. So this is a really great way to practice your law of attraction magic and to see that simply by changing your thoughts, you can get a desired outcome. I love to use this trick to ensure that I make a good first impression, that it's easy for me to make friends quickly, and that when I'm dealing with people, that they work with me well. You know, they kind of give me what I want and they're easy for me to deal with. So this one has a lot of really great practical applications for making your day-to-day life easier. And it may sound a bit manipulative, like you're conning people into behaving a certain way. And it would be if you were actually manipulating people, but with this trick, you aren't. Really, this particular trick allows you to align with a particular version of a person. See, there are all different kinds of versions of people. There are the good versions, there are the okay versions, there are the evil versions, there are the difficult versions. And so this trick allows you to align with instantly the best version of any person that you encounter. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the steps and make sure to try this one out today and let me know about your results. All right, so for the first step of this instant manifesting challenge, you want to pick someone you do not know. This is a very important point because the people that you know already have vibrational baggage with you. Okay, so let's say, for instance, that you have a really rotten relationship with your mother. Okay, and you know every time you see your mom, she's going to be negative, or she's going to put you down, or she's going to be difficult. Okay, or maybe you have a really great relationship with your mom, and you know that every time you call, she's going to be in a great mood and uplifting and very positive. Well, neither of those situations is good for testing this challenge. Why? Well, with a negative version of your mother, you will have a very high degree of expectation that mom is going to be negative. And so in order to get a positive result with your mom, you're going to have to do a bunch of releasing limitations exercises to kind of clear that stuff out. And we're not doing that today. This is an instant manifestation challenge. We're trying to get a quick result. So trying to work on somebody who's negative isn't probably going to be instant for you because you literally have to shift how you believe about the person to get a different result. Likewise, if mom's a very positive person, well, you already believe you're going to get a positive result from this exercise. So it's not really going to demonstrate to you the power of the exercise and the power of your mind. What you really want is a person who's a blank slate. Just some average Joe on the street that you've never met before. See, this exercise is going to teach you that what you put out is what you get back with people. It's going to teach you that dynamic. It's going to train that into you, that it's very simple for me to get a desired result from a person if that person is clean and we don't have any vibrational baggage with them. So there's lots of different people that you could do this exercise with. You could use this with gas station attendants. You could use this with bank tellers. You could use this with people who are standing in line with you. You can use this trick if you're going on a job interview and you haven't met the person who's interviewing you. You can do this with new acquaintances. So when you meet people at parties or at networking events, anyone that you're meeting for the first time is an excellent candidate for you to practice this trick on. And I personally have a ton of experience in using this particular trick to do things, again, like making new friends, getting really spectacular service from servers, from cashiers. And when I'm working with people for the first time, them really knocking their socks off to impress me. Okay, so this is a really, really great trick. All right, so once you got your person picked out, we move on to step 2. And with step 2, we set our intention. We set our intention for this instant manifesting challenge. And the intention that you want to use for this particular challenge is, it is my desire, it is my intention to see the very best version of this person now. It is my intention, it is my desire to see the very best version of this person now. So it's not, I'm going to get something out of this person. It's not, hey, I'm going to meet this person and they're going to give me the job. I'm going to meet this person and they're going to cut me a deal. I'm going to meet this person, they're going to be my best friend. We don't want to do that. We want to be very general and we want to say, I want to see the very best version of this person. This is a really clean intention and it opens you up to all that that person has to offer. If you pigeonhole it into, I want to use this to get a job, I want to use this to make a friend, I want to use this to get a deal, well, now you're going in kind of clean to outcomes and having some sort of expectation as to how that person should be. And that's not what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to align again with the best version of that person. And the best version of that person is going to offer you their very, very best. So don't limit yourself by expecting specific things from these people. All right, so now we got to move into the fun part where you actually get that instant result. But first, if you enjoy law of attraction videos that teach you how to manifest the life of your dreams, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, go ahead and click on the handy notification bell. I put out content like this every single week, and I know you're going to love it. All right, so now we're going to move into the magic portion of this particular exercise. And this is where you're going to tap into the vibration that's going to give you instant results of witnessing and being in the presence of the best possible version of that person who treats you great, who's a wonderful person to interact with, okay? And so what you're going to do at this point is you've found your person, okay? And it's, again, this is somebody that you're interacting with for the first time. So when you go up to interact with them, whether they're a bank teller or a gas station attendant or a new acquaintance, whatever, what you want to do is in your mind, you don't want to say this verbally, okay? I don't want you to say this verbally because if you say it verbally, you might not believe the magic as much. I want this to just be thoughts in your mind, okay? We're just going to work with our thoughts giving us a result. While you're interacting with that person, I want you to think of 3 particular things. The first thing is, what is interesting about this person? Okay, so while you're interacting with that person, try to identify something interesting about them. Did they say something interesting? Are they wearing something interesting? Do they have an interesting name or an interesting job? But the idea is that the mind is searching for, this is an interesting person. Now, this is important because what you search for, what you look for, you find with the law of attraction. Very often, what people are looking for in interactions are negative things. Is this person going to screw me over? Why don't I like this person? What's wrong with this person? And they go searching for negative aspects, which lines them up with a more negative version of the person. So the first positive thing we're going to look for is what is interesting about this person. This is going to allow you to resonate with a version of this person who is fascinating and engaging. The second thing I want you to focus on is what is likable about this person. What do you like about this person? Okay, what makes them somebody that you want to spend a little bit more time with? Is it the way they smile? Is it the twinkle in their eye? Is there something about their mannerisms? Are they doing a good job? Look and search. What is likable about them? Anything will do. Maybe you just like the shirt they're wearing. Maybe you like their hair color. Really doesn't matter. It can be that trivial. It really can. But the point is, again, the mind is looking for things to like. What do I like? What do I like? What do I like? So that the universe is going to start to match you up with a version of that person who is not only highly interesting, but who is highly likable. And then the final thing that I want you to think about is, what do I have in common with this person? What do I have in common with them? Are we both women? Do we both live in the same town? Are we about the same height? Do we both have kids? Are we both wearing red today? Again, it can be a really big connection, or if it's someone you just met, it's probably going to be a very trivial, very small connection. Could be as simple as having the same gender, ethnicity, being from the same country, living in the same town. It can be that small, but the idea is, again, the mind is searching for, what do I have in common? What do I have in common? Now, this one's really great because it bonds people with you. Okay. So a lot of times what people are looking for with new people is, what makes us different? Why should I suspect this person? What might they be up to? How are they different from me? And when we focus on differences, we focus on separation, which pulls people away from us and gives us a more distant, more aloof connection. But if instead, when you focus on these people, you think about, what do we have in common? You're going to draw them to you. You guys are going to become more connected in that moment. And you just keep looking for those three things. And you're going to find that pretty quickly, something's going to happen that's going to show you that you have aligned with a higher version of that person, a really great version of that person. Maybe the cashier suddenly looks up, looks at you, gives you a big smile, and gives you a compliment out of nowhere for no reason at all. 2 seconds ago, she was just tapping away and you were thinking those things, and she looked up, smiled, and gave you a compliment. I've had this happen before where I was doing it with the cashier, and then she looked up at me and went ahead and went into a register and pulled out some coupons for me to use. Like, oh, here you go. Here's, a couple dollars, get $5 off, $10 off. This immediate kind of manifestation that this person's helping me out, connected with me, interesting, engaging, funny. Other ways that it's worked out is that maybe there's suddenly an event where we suddenly become very bonded together, have this funny moment, a really great exchange, lots of laughter, but something's going to happen that's going to show you that the only thing that you did was think those thoughts, and suddenly that person became kind of your ally, your person in that moment, and the best possible person for you to be with in that particular moment. And if you enjoy this instant manifestation trick, you are really going to be excited, because I'm actually working on an instant manifestation course, an instant manifestation program that will teach you how to be a consistent, fast, speedy, and yes, even instant manifester. So that this is something that you can get results with, not just with people, but with all kinds of things in your life. This will be my biggest course, my biggest program to date. And it's also going to come with some personal coaching from yours truly. So if you are interested in learning about this program for when it goes live, and it's not going live probably for another month, maybe 2 months, if you'd like to get the updates when that course goes live, and also a very handy 50% off coupon code so that you can get it at a very discounted rate, please make sure to go ahead and sign up for the notifications for that program. I am going to go ahead and drop a link below in the description so that you can sign up and be notified when that program comes out, and also get that 50% off coupon code. Additionally, if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my 5-minute law of attraction test. If you would like to know for sure that yes, you really are the creator of your reality, and what you think is what is drawn into your world, I designed a very simple, very quick 5-minute test where you can prove it to yourself. Put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. Again, that is manifestingtest.com. I'll also go ahead and put the link to that one in the description, but manifestingtest.com is the direct link. Thanks so much for watching today's video and for taking today's instant manifestation challenge. I hope that you enjoy it and see phenomenal results. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another video soon. Bye-bye.